finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad.
Mm-hmm.
He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
And if we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we'd like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011?
On the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks, at shooting guard, Grayson Allen. At center, Bobby Portis. At small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other guard position, Drew Holiday. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. Let's meet the starters for your Philadelphia 76ers. At power forward, 6'5", number 17, PJ Tucker.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the end, and before we...
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debut.
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Substitution on the
He's checked in for the 76ers. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey. This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays that often start bad, end bad. And it's the same thing with seasons. If seasons start bad, there's a higher probability of them ending bad. So you want to get off to a good start. You want to show up ready to go.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Jay Crowder's checked in for Portis. Harden against Holiday. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Fighting for those points, the beard playing tough.
Middleton outside. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Back to Middleton. Launches it. Milwaukee the rebound. MP deciding where to go with it. That one off the back iron and out. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's MP. Count that one.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Pass to Melton. Here's Niang, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter comes in for Drew Holiday. Carter, the pass to MP. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And the pass to Harris. Shoots over Connaughton. A second chance effort, and no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Here's MP, and And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Bucks leading by 8. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That's 7 points for MP. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
2 minutes remaining.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harden can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Crowder, the pass to MP. High, arcing shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. 76ers with the new shot clock.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
On the wing, MP. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Harris. To the wing on the left. Here's the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Carter and stolen by Harris. Harden against Connaughton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And Milwaukee has possession. Carter outside to the paint. Here's MP. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 9 points for MP.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Niang, defended by Crowder. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 9 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Lopez dishes to MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 11.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And stolen by MP. Inside, here's Crowder. Up and in on the layup. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Your Sixers,
and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Niang in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Passes it to Tucker. Left side, Maxey. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's MP. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. The 76ers trailed by 10. Niang. Embiid trying to break loose. Niang, no good. And Holiday kicks to Ingles. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
P.J. Tucker.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one all.
Substitution on the court.
From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP.
Sixers ball.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Harris comes it in.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Bucks leading by 21. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked just one all-star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple all-star seasons. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Pass to Harris. Harden against MP. Now, here is Harden. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Defense should expect this from Harden. He rarely misses a chance to draw a shooting foul.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. MP passes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Giannis has got 12 points in the game. Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
The first one falls.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Bucks leading by 21. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Harden. Count it, good. Lopez has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
MP against Harden. Over MP. Misses off the left iron.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. 18 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
And
second
with that skill set
foul.
at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Bucks on top, running away with it. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in this. Changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And Milwaukee with a change here too. MP's checked in. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. MP is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the 5. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Joe Ingles in for Chris Middleton.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Milwaukee? So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons, and with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
To the middle, here's Melton, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to MP. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Harden on the wing. Harris looking it over. The feed now to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Giannis dunks it down.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And here is Milton. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's MP with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Lopez dishes to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Milton passes to Embiid. Comes up empty down low. The Bucks shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the inside. MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Giannis
has got assist number 5 here tonight. And the 76ers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Crowder is checked in for the Bucks.
For your 76ers youth dance team.
On defense, Milwaukee. Harris kicks to Niang. Milton with it. Down low. Here's Milton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
At the line for
free throw drops for Milton. Milwaukee leading by 23. MP up top, defended by Milton. MP no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Milton passes to Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for George Niang. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint, here's Lopez. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. There's the pass to Harris. Off target from outside. Milwaukee leading by 23. Here's Connaughton. Tries again. Basket counts.
Chris Middleton.
Middleton's got 16 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Connaughton against Milton. Here's Milton. Nails the wide open jump shot. Milton's got his first points in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Here's MP. Kicks it to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's MP. Defended by Milton. Here's Middleton. And it's Milton with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Don't go anywhere. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this.
Sixers with a completely new group now. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about. Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris kicks to Harden. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Harden with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's McDaniels in for Tobias Harris. Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wesley
Matthews picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Reed. And Tobias Harris subbed in for McDaniels. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Holiday in for Javon Carter. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And that one's good. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Philadelphia foul.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Free throw, no good for MP.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
Harris against MP. Left side, Harris. 5 on the clock. Tucker finds Embiid for 3. Harris kept alive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
The 76ers trailed by 20. Harden outside. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break, and I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
PJ Tucker.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Here's MP. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the foul called on Embiid. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to MP, pulls from the top of the key. To the inside, Lopez makes it off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Out to the right wing, all sorts of time. A shot by McDaniels, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. MP's shot is good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The 76ers with another miss. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, you know, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't.
At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that, I just wanted to be about it.
Well, you were certainly about it tonight. Looking forward to seeing what you got in store for us next time.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, and with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
Is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? He's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ockpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Whoa, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Ockpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Yeah. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's
Okay,
get it.
I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.